Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of My Stash Journey. This is episode number 3, and today we are going to go over the Stash Debit card. This card is sponsored by Stash, but produced by a bank called Green Dot Bank. With this card, whenever you make purchases, right now their promotion is you will get free stock with those purchases. So for example, today I went to my local convenience store. I got a tea and a breakfast sandwich, and when I got back out to my car, my phone had already notified me from the Stash app that a portion of my purchase went to buy stocks. In particular, the stock that they bought it's called Stocks Worldwide, which is just a rebranded stock from a Vanguard called Vanguard Total World Stock ETF, ticker symbol VT. Now the cool thing about this is when you're making your everyday purchases, Stash is automatically buying stock for you. That way a portion of your amount will go to bettering your future. And if anyone knows anything about stocks, you already know that Vanguard is a great company to invest in. So this Vanguard Total World Stock ETF consists of Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, and Alphabet, also known as Google. And that is just to name a few. So that's one cool thing that Stash does. It's free to sign up for this debit card. You just fund it with your own money and go out and spend like you normally would with your bank debit card. There's no overdraft fees because it only holds what you put in it. So you'll never be overdrafted and have late fees like you would with a typical bank. I guess another way to look at it is think of it as a reloadable debit / credit card, but with this one it actually gives you perks and it pays you back versus you just spending whatever money is on the card. Okay, with that out of the way, another cool thing that the Stash app does, or the Stash company does, is you can link up to 3 debit or credit cards to their cashback program, and you'll earn different amounts. It depends on which restaurants and which places you go, but the most I've seen was 10% cash back. But so with your everyday purchases with your credit or debit cards, they'll also give you cash back into your Stash brokerage account, and then you can later cash that into your bank account, or you can reinvest that with stocks that you're interested in. So the reason I like that is, let's say that I don't have a lot of money loaded onto my Stash debit card by Green Dot Bank, and I want to take my family out to a restaurant. Well, you'll get on the Stash app, you'll look at the area map of your location, and they'll have these little pinpoints that you can select different restaurants, and if you tap on them, it'll tell you how much cash back you get. And then so you kind of select which restaurant you want to go to. The drawback is right now there's not a lot, especially in my area. We just got back from Chicago, so there's tons of restaurants that qualified for the cashback program. But from my experience, Stash is adding new restaurants and making agreements with new restaurants weekly. So, but it's a really cool thing. If you're gonna go out and eat anyway, you might as well get paid for it, right? All right, now to backtrack with the Stash debit card. Another cool feature is you can access your work paycheck faster, and up to 2 days before the payday. It's called ASAP direct deposit. And from what I've researched, it's basically your financial institution, normally, especially mine, on Wednesdays, it already knows how much it's going to pay me. So what it does is it notifies the bank, hey, here's how much this person is going to get paid on Friday. And so what the bank does is pretty much it forwards you that money. It prepays you because it knows it's going to get its money anyway. So that's really cool. You get your paycheck 2 days earlier with the Stash debit account. The one drawback I find with the Stash debit card is, let's say you're out somewhere, you want to use your card to earn a percentage of stock, but you only have a few dollars left on it. If you go to make a transfer to that from your normal bank account, it normally takes 2 to 3 days for that to show up on your Stash debit account. So that's one drawback I find with it, and it's frustrating at times. So what I just have to do is make a mental note to on my paydays to merge money over to that Stash debit account, because I still have my normal paycheck go to my typical bank. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video for today. That's just a very short explanation of the Stash debit account, and plus the Stash feature where you can add up to 3 debit and credit cards. I encourage you to go to the Stash website. It's stashinvest.com, and kind of dig in and do your own research. There's a lot of cool information on there, a lot of features that I didn't go over today, but I just wanted to give you an idea, because when I found out about this feature of Stash, I was super excited, because I'm buying stocks anyway, so I like free money to go towards my stocks. I like cash back if I'm going to go out to eat anyway. And one thing I didn't cover on the cash back feature on your debit or credit cards is also, it's not only for restaurants, it's also for barber shops, beauty shops, entertainment. So it's not only for going out to eat, but you can use it for other purposes, as long as you look on that map first and see which places have the agreement with Stash for the cashback program. I would like to thank everyone for joining me today in episode number 3. Please subscribe to this channel, smash the like button, and hit that notification bell so you're notified of any future videos I produce. I'm going to try to at least make 1 video a week to go over the Stash app, and possibly in the future we'll go over different things like cryptocurrency news and other ways to make passive income. Please feel free to comment down below. I would love to hear what you think about the video, and also any ideas for future videos, anything that you want to learn about. I would love to read those comments and make a future video about the questions you have. Once again, thank you for watching, and have a great day.